why did we think going into the vegan industry was the way to go? And what were the motivating factors that, pushed us into the health industry? Was it the pandemic, or were these issues pertaining to like general health and well-being?
Okay, well, it's an important question. The truth is that I've been vegan for over 6 years now. I've always wanted to, do something, in the vegan niche, even, in the days when there was hardly anything, well, not hardly, but it was very hard to find, like, vegan products. You had to be constantly reading labels because things weren't really, like, mentioned properly. This was back in, I think it's 2014, when I started, mulling the idea of doing something. I had no idea, what was going to do. It was only in maybe like May 2018 when I started, like, considering about doing something like a protein shake. Obviously, this required, like, a little bit of time, purely because I really wanted to do something that was slightly different. And mainly the hardest thing was to try and, like, get the product to taste okay, without compromising the properties that I really wanted to create. So it took a lot of testing and a lot of trialing to make sure that, in this case, because we wanted to produce like a chocolate shake, that it was going to taste nice, that everybody was going to like it. So this is really the hardest, what's taking so long. Then, was about, like, getting the ingredients and getting the, sourcing the ingredients. I wanted to do it locally to try and, like, well, first of all, avoid, like, unnecessary, like, carbon footprint, and all these things that I consider, like, really important. But on the other hand, also, I really wanted to produce the product in the UK. So it's finding, like, the right people to help us. So we eventually found a company that would help us do the formulation, and then help us to find the right, UK manufacturer that would actually produce this for us. So yeah, the process has been long. Bear in mind that we started, like, then, and it was only ready to be launched back in, I think it was July, wasn't it?
Yes, correct. It was July.
July. Yeah, we started trading in May, and the product was out in July. It took a long time. I mean, because of the pandemic as well, things were delayed, because they were prioritizing NHS, like, orders, and there's delays in sourcing these ingredients. But like I say, eventually it was ready. We had to obviously do some testing. One of the things that I really, for me, is sourcing, high quality ingredients, but at the same time making sure that there's no cross-contamination or any issues in the whole manufacturing process. So, finding the right manufacturer that could actually make sure that those machines were heat cleaned and sterilized before producing the blend, as well as making sure that we carry out, like, lots of tests after the production to make sure that the quality hadn't been compromised. Just to give people, like, an idea of how many things that we do to make sure that they can get the very best of the best in terms of, like, quality of ingredients. Those every single batch is tested for things like heavy metals, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides. We test for gluten. We test for soy. We test for all the dairies, the casein, lactose, you name it. We test for soy as well. And what else do we test for? In total, like, it's quite, an extensive, like, set of tests to make sure that it's in perfect conditions to be sold.